Welcome back again. In this video, we are going to be talking about pixellab. Yes, a lot of persons have been interested in being a graphic designer and they don't have a computer system. And they think the best thing they can do is to design with their smartphone, which is something that is very trending presently. Yes, it's trending. A lot of graphic designers out there working with their smartphones. Yes, and talking about smartphones, we have a lot of applications that helps design on smartphone. We have Canva, and although Canva had some issues with some kind of persons because of the way it works, Canva is a complete design package that has a lot of features. But for someone that wants to niche down into graphic design only, it may seem somehow because there are other features that may be quite disturbing, like acquiring Canva Pro, like avoidance of the use of what's it called again, templates. You don't develop yourself by using templates. As a graphic designer, you learn how to design from scratch. And another disadvantage is that Canva actually work with mobile data, which may be disturbing in some places when you have no network, or you don't have to waste your data on trying to create a beautiful design. So looking at all those factors, pixellab remains the best application to use on smartphone for graphic designers, especially beginners, because of the friendly interface it has, the simple use of tools and manipulations of everything there. So I'm going to be talking on pixellab today, and I'm going to be showing you a few things you may not know about pixellab. All right. So to start with, what is pixellab? Let me show you how pixellab looks. Now, if you go to your Google Play Store, you have pixellab. You can see I have two kinds of pixellab here. This pixellab and this pixellab. This is pixellab ultra dark, while this is pixellab DST. All right, so let me talk about the pixellabs that we have. The main version of pixellab can be found on Google Play Store. By the time you go to your Google Play Store and you search for pixellab, you are going to see it there. It's color blue and white. So you see that is the main version of pixellab, and it is the simplest and easiest to use. Yes. Now, what are the differences between Canva, between pixellab and this other pixellabs that I'm using here? You can see, you might have seen some persons use in some other places, and you think, what is special about this pixellabs? All right. Just listen to me. I will take you through everything. Now, normal pixellab has everything you need to become a graphic designer. Yes. But the different modes version of pixellab that we have, the modded versions of pixellabs that we have, some of them may have some kind of special features that may not be present in the normal pixellab. Now, listen to me. Whatsoever pixellab you use are all the same thing in terms of the number of tools they have, the functions they perform, and all those things. Their interfaces, everything is the same. Now, what makes pixellab different from each other? Now, before I do that, let me tell you the kinds of pixellabs we have. We have a lot of them created by different kind of persons. We have pixellab, the major one, you can find on Play Store. We have pixellab Pro, which is almost the same thing with the major one. Pixellab Pro is the same color, the same style, the same interface, the same everything with the normal pixellab. The only difference between pixellab Pro and normal pixellab is that pixellab Pro has more fonts, it has more fonts, and it has some stickers, some extra stickers. Those are the only differences between pixellab and pixellab pro. The differences are not really much. Now we've got another pixellab. We have pixellab YD. This is a massive pixellab that has a lot of fonts, a beautiful interface with a different color, although it still has the same tools with the normal pixellab and they all perform the same function. We have pixellab YD, we have the pixellab ultra dark, which I use here. This is pixellab ultra dark. This is pixellab ultra dark. I'm going to be giving this out for free, and I'm going to be telling you the features. And the best one here remains pixellab DSD, which is the latest. Pixellab DSD and pixellab ultra dark, I'm going to be talking more about them today. We also have some kinds of pixellab like pixellab dark, alperu, and different kinds. What makes all of them different is just that they have different font packs and they have different stickers. That's just it. So does it really worth it? Is it worth it using any kind of pixellab different from the major one? Okay, I'm going to be talking more about that in this video. So before I do that, if you have not subscribed, if you have not liked, you can do that right now. Like the video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. All right, so I'm going to be delving straight into pixellab ultra dark right now so that you can see some of the amazing features it has. So let's click on pixellab ultra dark. So here we go. One amazing feature about this pixellab is that it has templates, which is not common for other pixellabs. It's only Canva that has templates. Pixellabs doesn't have. But this particular pixellab has templates. This is the default home screen of it, and it has a lot of templates. Templates are pre-edited, pre-designed things, maybe flyer or whatever that have been designed already for you, and you are free to continue with the design and you can edit it. You can change it to whatever thing you like. If you click on the first one here, you click on the first design here, you can see that you can actually edit it if you want to create something like that. Some of them are locked, some of them are locked, some of them are not clickable. So the ones that are locked, you click on this layer here, you see this is locked, you unlock it, you unlock this, you unlock this, then you can change it. You can see that now, you can arrange it, you can change this too. Okay, let's do something. Pixellab, capitalize. You can see that right now. You can change the font, you can change whatsoever things you want to change here. That's the template. There's another template here. You can see that there's another template. This template can just serve as a guidance in case you want to create something similar and you don't know how to go about that. So that is the only advantage I see with this particular pixellab. So let's go back to the default home, and it also has some kind of fonts that may not be present in other pixellabs. When you go to the fonts area, you are going to see some fonts here that are not on the normal pixellab. And also, the last feature I'm going to be talking about is the stickers. Let's go here. So, check this place. You see the first thing here, you see the stickers. Can you see all the stickers? All those stickers can be used in your design. Can you see that? Executive, all those beautiful stickers, all this lens flare that can be found on Photoshop or on PixArt are also present here. So these are the, can you see that? We have a lot of resources here as stickers. So these are the advantages of pixellab ultra dark. All right, now without wasting much of our time, I will go straight to pixellab DSD, which is the best pixellab ever, at least for now. So let's go back to pixellab DSD. Let's go back to pixellab DSD. Can you see what we are doing in the first pixellab is appearing here? It doesn't have a background because that particular background is not present here. Whatever we are doing on one pixellab can be continued on another pixellab provided you have the same resources. So let me click on the default home. Now here we go. Now what makes this pixellab special? Let's just take a look at what makes it special. Now, problems that people encounter with pixellab is something we called emboss and 3D issues. emboss and 3D issues. Now I'm going to type something in here right now. You will see what I'm saying. All right, let's type pixellab again. Pixellab. So you see what I'm talking about. And let's use a good font. Let's use a good font. Okay, here we go. Pixellab. Now, one of the features or one of the tools we have on pixellab, there is a particular one called 3D. When you come to 3D, you enable it and it gives your design some kind of beautiful feelings. But if you can see this 3D, it's breaking off, and this is a problem with pixellab, especially on phone that are Android 10 and above. If your phone is Android version 10 and above, the 3D have issues. If you check this 3D on other devices, other lower devices, they don't have this kind of problem. The 3D is working perfectly. But for higher versions of phone as this, it doesn't work properly. That's the effects. And also we go to emboss. Emboss also, can you see it's breaking off? And this is supposed to give us a beautiful design. Now, this problem being encountered by graphic designers. I'm going to create a video on how to bypass this problem, especially in other ways, but I'm going to give you the best and the surest way to do that right now. So just kindly follow me. So what do we do? There are a lot of things to be done. But let me just show you the fastest way. That is the reason why we have pixellab DSD. Pixellab DSD does not have breaking off issues. It does not have breaking off issues. So let's check pixellab. So let's look for a beautiful font. Here we go. So let's go to our 3D. Can you see what I'm talking about now? The 3D is working perfectly. So that is what makes pixellab DSD the best. That is what makes it the best. It doesn't have 3D issues. Can you see? You can work with the 3D, you can do whatever. Now let's check out the emboss. Can you see the emboss is perfect? The emboss is working perfectly. You can see that. So those are the effects, the advantages that pixellab DSD has over other pixellab. Now let's take a look at some of the other features. Some of the other features it doesn't have a template, although, which is not a problem, but it has a lot of fonts that are not even English. You see different kind of font. Then we move to bold special, we move to thumbnail special, we move to signature fonts. It has a lot of signature fonts. All these fonts are quite very useful. So if you are stressed out downloading fonts, or you don't even know the kind of fonts to look for, just come to your pixellab DSD here and you will see a lot of fonts you can get. All right. So what do we do next? Let's check one of the features again. There's another kind of features I want to show you. Now you go to your stickers. The stickers here are massive. There are a lot of design resources here as stickers that you don't have to go online to search for or download them. You can see this is a mobile phone. See this resources, this beautiful resources down here. You can see that. You can see these beautiful resources for blending your background. You can see that. You can see this one also. You can see this. Let's go further. You can see all those design resources. You see them. You can see this golden texture here. You can see that. You can see how good looking this is now. So those are the differences. In case differences between the various versions of pixellab that we have, these are the differences. But take note, they are all the same thing in terms of function, in terms of interface, in terms of the tools present on each of them. They are all the same thing. I just showed you their differences. Their differences measured on the font, the sticker pass, and the problems with 3D and emboss filling. So those are the various kinds of pixellab we have. We still have a lot more, but I'm talking about the one I use personally. so that I can show you how it works in a very sure way. So I hope you understand that. Now, check the description below. Just check the description of the video below. Click on more. You will see some useful materials for you there. There are groups you can join there, and also I'm giving out pixellab ultra dark for free. I'm giving them out. I will drop the link to a place where you can download this pixellab ultra dark. Note, pixellab DSD presently is not being given out for free. Is not being given out for free. If you need pixellab DSD, I will show you the link down there to click, and to get this pixellab ultra dark for free, you are going to get it down there. All right, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment whatever thing you are confused about in the comment section. I will definitely reply to you. Welcome back again to my channel. Thank you very much. I am Samuel Precious.